In the last days, I've sailed from Puerto Rico to Venezuela. It looks very pretty here. Some other boaters over there. Let's go check in the country. There's a WhatsApp group chat for people who've recently been here, and all of them who I talked to used an agent, which is $500 for 2 weeks. So you can apparently also do it yourself. It just takes like 2 hours and you have to go to 5 different offices. It's supposed to be like half price then, so I'm gonna try to do it myself. This is the app No Foreign Land, and this is Gran Roque, the main island. So here is number 1, the Port Authority, and then I have to do number 2, Coast Guard, number 3, National Park Authority, and this is number 5 or 4, Police and Immigration. Oh, this is number 4. First here, and then here. Okay. I think I have a bit too much oil in the mix. I guess this is it. So apparently it was not over there. So I went to the other boaters to ask where the check-in is, where it starts. But everybody here is from Venezuela. There's no other foreigners here. So we're gonna figure it out. The Delegación Los Roques. That looks like a good place to start. They were very friendly. It was $100 for 2 weeks. If I want to stay 2 weeks more, it would be another $100. And now we're going to where I originally started this morning. This is the second step, Estación Secundaria Guardacostas Los Roques. Here it is. Limonada is there on the background. No, apparently first I have to go to El Satin. I don't know, I'm gonna ask. The guy speaks very well English. I speak Spanish, but I don't understand everything. So I'm gonna go back to the little office, which is only over there, just to ask where El Satin is. He said normally you can do Coast Guard second, but I guess not now. So I go to El Satin, which is some kind of control area for the region, and go to the airport to check in, which is I think like a 5 or 10 minute walk. Airport immigration check-in, I mean. Little supermarket here. From what I understand, Los Roques is an area where the mostly the richer Venezuelan families, is what I heard, vacation. An ambulatoria, I guess that's the hospital. Oh, there's a pizzeria here. Gonna check that out. I'm guessing these are US dollars. Margarita 13, pepperoni 15. Going out of the busy town of Los Roques now, or Gran Roque, sorry. And then there is the airport. Let's quickly take a look how the water looks here. I have all day to check in, it doesn't matter. Some cafes and little restaurants in front of the airport. Just arrived at the airport. Let's find where immigration is. Okay, I was wrong again. First I have to go to Satim. There's a Satim at the airport. I have to go to Satim in La Plaza. Okay, let's do that. Apparently I'm getting close to La Plaza. Oh, of course, La Plaza. The whatever you call this. Okay, let's go find Satim. I think it's just plaza in English, right? Okay. Some more bar restaurants here. And apparently I have to be here. Wow, that was 344 US dollar. Was not expecting that. Now here for the passport stamp. I misread a little bit what it cost to go here, I think. I thought it would come up to 250. I already spent 440 and now I still need to pay at the airport for immigration. Not entirely sure if I would have known this in advance. I would have done this because it's only 1 week that you're getting in the national park. If you want 2 weeks, it would be 600. But yeah, now I'm already half in the process. So let's go to immigration. Back at the airport. Have to be over here. Following the guy from immigration, we're going to do the paperwork at another building. $180 immigration. 624 US dollar now for 1 week. Okay, let's now I need to go to one more office. Let's walk to the last step I need to do over the beach. Here he was like, oh, you could have come earlier to me. I know, I think there was a misunderstanding between two people. The one I met earlier here. Anyway, I have limited time. It is super expensive, so I better make use of my time. I wanted to clarify something because I said this morning the agent would have been $500. And in my assumption, that would have been $500 and he will do it everything. And I was confused because I paid $625, more than the agent would cost. But I finally have the answer from the WhatsApp group. The $500 would be on top of that. So that would make $11.24 for a week. Can I just hit myself? Okay, let's go explore this place. I forgot to tell one funny story when I was doing all the whole check-in process because I was a little bit in my mind about all the fees. But when I was paying for the park fees, there's always this question like, how many people are there on the boat? And I was like, well, you know, alone. And then there was this whole joke going around in Spanish. I do understand enough Spanish to hear all that. Like, oh, he's alone. Oh, and she was somebody who worked there, another employee. She likes to travel too. And then they were like putting my last name behind her first name. It was really funny. And I do have to say, like, everybody who works here and to every office I had to go, everybody was really super friendly. I just made the planning for the next few days. Now going back to Roque to go to the lighthouse and get a beautiful view apparently and see a bit more of this island. That's a lighthouse over there. That's the town center. And Limonada is like behind there. It's pretty big open space here. And this is the start of the walk to the lighthouse. It's a pretty walk with conch shells on the side of the walk. That is a pretty view. Limonada is over there on the right. The town of Gran Roque. The airport. And in Franceski Key or Bay, where I'm going next. I was wrong, that is Madriski, and over there is Franceski. Let's go down and then go back over that path, see what's over there. walking all the way back to town. Look at this is pink salt. That's awesome. I'm just doing general maintenance on the engines, checking the oils and everything again. And I noticed that my gearbox in my port engine has less oil so when I left Puerto Rico, which is strange to me because I barely motored. I motored for like 20 minutes in total. That should be about right. Interesting. Also, this plate, there was another one over here, it came loose. Must be because of the movement. I guess the glue in the Caribbean temperature glue just doesn't hold long. So I gotta, at some point, put a new one. I don't even know why it's there. Maybe for the air conditioning, this massive house air conditioning that was installed once. When you are folding props, then when you're on the way, you put the gear in reverse and it stops spinning. But I just have 2-blade propellers and there's a whole discussion on the internet what you're supposed to do. But according to Yanmar, you're supposed to leave them in neutral so then they just keep spinning when you're on the way, when you're not using them. And that apparently makes my port sail drive lose oil. Why? I have no idea. I gotta figure it out. First going to Franceski and then to Madriski. My right engine doesn't want to go in gear. I put it forwards and reverse and it doesn't even want to go reverse. That's not good. And I'm going to put it forwards. It revs up. But it doesn't do anything. Something wrong with the gear cable or something. The good thing about having 2 engines is that you can see on the other one how it's supposed to be. Let's check. I think I know what the problem is. The gear shifter here is loose. That's the easy fix. I guess this was supposed to be here. There's a bolt loose. Okay. Okay. So the this came off. We get another one. I just fix it now so I can use it, and then when I get to anchor, I'll put some thread sealant in it. Because it seems like there's no thread sealant. Should be good enough to arrive. I'll do it better there. So, yeah, it goes in reverse again, forwards. We're gonna see. Am I speeding up? Yeah, it's working again. It's good as working again, because almost there. The charts are really bad here. In Los Roques. It just says 0 to 18 feet, so you got to be careful here. At 8-9 feet, I think that's good. Just drop it here. Make sure we're reversing. Okay. It's 80 feet plus this, 90, that's okay. Okay, we are in safety. Now let's put some thread locker on it. Let's first do this top one. Okay. And the bottom one. Beautiful. That's not gonna give me any problems anymore. So much easier to do this on anchor than on the way. Just paddling the last bit in. Apparently I'm not allowed to put the dinghy on the beach here. I have to put it on anchor over there. So I found these 2 concrete poles. This is great. Put a stern anchor out so I don't hit that over there. And I can actually lock the dinghy. That's awesome. It's even better. That's beautiful. I'm here now in Madriski. It's like 2 islands connected together. I'm gonna walk to Cayo Pirata. There's one restaurant or hotel here, Casa Panda. It looks nice. Taking a walk to Cayo Pirata now. Seems to be a fishing village. I just asked a really friendly guy who was sitting next to one of these houses. These people live here and all these boats are fishing boats. Well, this one not anymore. But yeah, all these boats are fishing boats. Let's just walk in a random side street and see how that looks like. Oh, okay. It's the trash. I have a guard dog here. He's like, I like you, but I have to bark. It's definitely shacks. Okay, quiet. Come, quiet. Okay, see? I mean, it's a shack, but in a way it's also the dream, right? To live like this, in front of the ocean. It's quite nice. They definitely got the better view in comparison to some other houses in the town. It's not a bad place to live. And if you need to go to the restroom, there's one right here on the beach. Let's go back and explore the next islands. One thing I really enjoy is if I can take the dinghy to a place where it's really shallow and then just can anchor it out and have a beer. And I saw people standing over there earlier, so I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, this is the life, guys. Cheers. Let's go check out Franceski Beach. Now going from Madriski to Franceski. It's not far away, half a mile, and then, oh, it's really not far away, a mile and a half. And I've seen on the AIS some boats in here, but I'm a little afraid to go in here because I know it's really shallow. So I think I'm gonna try to anchor the boat right here and then can just take the dinghy in. there we go. It's straight east, so I'm just gonna motor. So Madriski, and then Gran Roque, and then Franceski. I dropped anchor over here, and the majority of boats are over there, but they are stern tied because there's a pass in between the reef going here, and then it's really deep in the middle. So it must be a reason why they're all stern tied, because that's probably the only shallow part. So anchored here, I'm gonna take the dinghy in now. And I also want to go check out that over there. Somebody built a house on poles there. That's cool. That's a nice vacation house. Oh, that's beautiful. You can haul out your dinghy next to the house. I see dinghies on the beach, so I think here I can put it on the beach. This is really pretty, guys. Really pretty. I do have to say, it's really, really beautiful, this place. There's a bar on the island. Piscina Natural, pool, natural pool. Let's check it out. On the way, there's another pink sand pond. Voilà. This is the natural pool. These two islands were east of Gran Roque. Gran Roque over there, going back there now, and then the other islands. Start exploring tomorrow. See you next week.